Storm Tracker 12 weather with Chief Meteorologist Matt Hoffman.
Take a live look across southern Oregon and northern California. We are tracking some shower activity out there, as well as we're seeing some fairly chilly conditions, some dark skies in Gold Beach. A few thunderstorms still possible, especially along the coast, even into this evening. You can see much more in the way of shower activity offshore. That's going to enhance precipitation in the region as we head into tonight, but very spotty rain and higher elevation snow showers further inland. Zooming in, you can see some steadier rain along parts of Redwood Highway, some snow up in the higher elevations, one cell just to the south of Brookings. Any of these little heavier showers will produce heavier downpours, as well as maybe some small hail, gusty winds, and can't rule out some claps of thunder. Tonight, precipitation will become widespread. Snow levels will lower down to as low as 2,000 feet or so, especially in some of the heavier showers into tomorrow morning. But the bigger travel impacts, where we have a winter storm warning above 4,500 feet in much of Siskiyou County. This goes until 5 o'clock tomorrow. And then we have some winter weather advisories in place for the Cascades and Siskiyous, the east side, through 5 p.m. tomorrow. And then in the Mount Shasta area, this will start at 11 o'clock tonight and go until 5 o'clock in the afternoon on your Tuesday. Take a look at these snow levels. They do lower back down, and with precipitation and snow becoming more widespread, we will see some very slick and slippery travel, especially above about 2,500 feet. But even some of our lower west side passes could see at least some snow and maybe some slick conditions. But those higher totals along the Cascades and Siskiyous, over a foot expected for Mount Ashland and Crater Lake, 3 to 6 inches of snow for Mount Shasta City. We'll get about 1 to 3 inches for you folks in Klamath Falls. Some higher totals as you head further east along 140. Tomorrow, it's going to be a chilly and wintry start to the month of April, up to 51 in Medford, 42 tomorrow in Klamath Falls, and 46 in Wairika. Here's Stormcast. You can see precipitation becoming enhanced overnight. Fairly snowy conditions widespread heading off to work and school tomorrow. Give yourself extra time in the basin, also through much of Siskiyou County as we go through the day, kind of transitioning into scattered showers. And then as we move on into Wednesday, just some lingering rain and snow showers, mainly along and west of the Cascades in southern Oregon. But then we're going to dry things out on Thursday in the Rogue Valley. Temperatures getting up into the upper 50s, but it's going to get even warmer from there. Temperatures getting above average later this week, especially this weekend. Here's your 7-day forecast. Brighter skies for the coast by Thursday. Highs up around 60 on Saturday. Northern California, snowy and slippery, especially in the Mount Shasta area and that higher terrain of Siskiyou County. We do dry things out later this week. The Klamath Basin, snowy, kind of cold for the basin as well to start off April, but we get up to around 60 for high on Saturday. Beautiful weekend on tap overall. Up in the mountains, snow likely slowing travel through a good chunk of the day tomorrow. And then in the Rogue Valley, some rain and even some snow showers for some of the lower passes, but highs up to 70 by Saturday.